Welcome back to another video. Uh, we're back with some ranked. I didn't actually realize the season was ending, so I didn't get to push to Masters or Global this time, so unfortunately, yeah. We'll just be going over some of the last games of probably last season by the time you're watching this. Yeah, we went with a draft. I think we went Bull first pick. We get a nice kill onto the Shelly. And our team takes Globert, which is honestly a pretty good pick. I think it's really underrated. People don't seem to really see how good Globert is. We get a double stun off as well as a double super. Get our hypercharge. Absolutely pop off. I don't know if Globert charges a super from healing or not, so I just chilled to let him charge some super. Or farm his stats. Either one works. Colt gets kind of clipped by that. We should be close to super because we got a double hit in our previous, yeah, and we do get our super there just from taking damage. This isn't looking too great. Looks like our cult will spawn in time though, I'm pretty sure, with the slow, but unfortunately they do get a pass. We'll play to them, kind of sneaking it through. I'm just going for a hypercharge, I think. Great play. Yeah, there's nothing they can do. I just run them down. This is what, like 80% damage reduction and some broken stun with a auto aim slow does. But let's on to the next one. Alright, we're in the next one. Honestly, I think they really screwed up the draft. I think that they went Rico first pick while Bull was open and stuff like literally all the other broken brawlers were banned. And you know, they tried making up for it going Griff and Shelly. But of course, you know, like the Bull's Bull, like you can try to counter him, but that lets my team get a good comp, and also like it's so hard to counter this guy. Like he's so broken. Like Bull is just so strong. I think he definitely needs an emergency nerf. Colt gets some crazy clips on I forgot. I think that was the Griff or something. Or the Shelly. Yeah, I kind of expect a super from the Griff, so I don't want to be near him when that happens. I want my super. I think I was pretty close, which is why maybe I was going for a play or not. Hoping to break the wall and shoot it in, but that just allows the Shelly to score here. Kind of risky from her. I think our team definitely would have been able to kill her, and she should have supered it in. But you know, it's fine. We just go for not our hypercharge. Look to just push in. Globert's keeping us alive. Crazy healing. Maybe he should gadget us. Bit of a wasted one, honestly. I think maybe we had the pressure to score, but it's fine. Maybe we didn't. Not too sure. Colt did die, but I think he traded, so it would have been a 2v2. Not anyway. You know, Colt still has his hyper though. He's going for a play. Get some nice taps on. Shelly does have hers, but we get a nice double stun here, and he should just super it up, and I can super it in, which we do to take this game. Pretty solid, pretty quick. Let's into the next one. Alright, we're in the next one. Don't remember the draft. I think, yeah, I think BB was first pick. They had a really good BB game here, unfortunately. Yeah, we go Chester, look to stay in, get some clips off. Completely juking this Otis. We shouldn't have missed that. We should have definitely taken him there. And now they're looking to pinch me out, and they do use the gadget. Looks like the team does manage to grab it. I definitely maybe should have gotten some better value from that sneak up. They completely were ignoring me, and I think maybe because it was the rough sandbags. I didn't think he takes sandbags, to be honest. They're literally only good into me. Yeah, and as you can see, BB just kind of popping off, doing her BB stuff. I do think BB isn't that strong in the meta. She's strong because there's, you know, like, I think, well, she's strong because she can counter a lot of meta brawlers really well, but also, like, stuff like Bull, stuff like frickin', not really Spike, I guess, but yeah, I guess like Bull and Sirius kind of counter her a little bit. I mean, Sirius just counters everyone, and he's not the best example, but Bull is, I guess, the best example. Like a really strong brawler, equally good, I think, that just completely shuts her down. And yeah, we do go down there. Probably not the best played by all of us, to be honest. I think me and the Rico kind of messed that up there. Got hit by the BB a few too many times and let them score. Bit unfortunate. Rico with hypercharge, we're moving in. Ems with hypercharge too. We really, I think, maybe didn't need those. I passed it up looking to score. This should be a goal here. I think, but they go for a trick shot. I guess that confident. We missed like all our shots there. That was kind of crazy. Get rid of our useless super. Probably should be looking to grab some buffs here. Yeah, look to get some kills. Oof, don't quite get... I did see us flashing the super. Maybe it wasn't a good super. Kind of hard to remember. We managed to tie it up though, very solid. We have our Chester Hypercharge, I think, but they also have Ross Hypercharge for... And he doesn't actually Hypercharge. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, he clowns, probably realizing that that was a big mistake. And he should have definitely gave that baby Hypercharge. And I'm looking for my Hypercharge super here. This is looking like a goal. This is looking really solid, but they do... Oh, get a bit too aggressive there and do go down. Unfortunately, got a bit too greedy for that goal. Interesting super. I would have just grabbed the ball and supered it in. That would have been a free goal right there. You know, just walking and... Oh, pretty interesting dodges. Yeah, not sure what that was. That was kind of a bit horrid. At least they are still up. And we do have our Hypercharge. Should probably just pop it and look to go in there. Yeah, that was kind of a misplay, I think. This way, you know, we're too weak to really hold much after that. And so we need to pop it for defense, I think, here. Yeah. And we do manage to take out the BB, prevent her from scoring. But this is not looking good. You know, I'm probably dead here. I can't, you know, no, we can't put it in there. Quite unfortunate. We probably wouldn't have even scored there. Yeah. Interesting draw. Let's head into the next one. Alright, we're in the next one. I'm pretty excited for this game. It seems pretty evenly matched and well played. We could definitely have a lot of things that we're playing better. So I think that we definitely have a chance to win, you know. It looks like the other team wasn't too great either. But we also played pretty poorly, so I think there's plenty of space. Our team is weak to BB, so we should be on the BB lane, but we were kind of zoned out by that, unfortunately. Yeah, we go in. I think BB was definitely looking for a move. It's what I would have done. Maybe I'm a bit too aggressive, looking for those carries. And good save by the M's, almost got juked. But yeah, I would have been more aggressive into that, so I try to predict it. And I just look to probably heal up here. Instead, I just use my super. Interesting. Pretty odd. We do have positioning, and I miss quite a few shots, but I do get a lot more super value and just completely whiff my super. Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. But the team, you know, does clutch up. Well played. Very well played by the Rico and M's there, honestly. And maybe I should look to switch to the BB lane, honestly. But Otis does have... Oh, very well played by the M's, grabbing a sneaky kill. Yeah, I do realize BB has Hypercharge, so we look to just bait that out. Well played. We have Red Chester, and we look to probably super. Yeah, very nice. Good pass from the M's. Well played by the team, honestly. Alright, we are in the third and final match. Since it was a draw, the first game, at worst, we can draw this. Which, you know, we'll probably lose a little bit of elo, but that's fine. That's the worst case scenario. Ends again getting some nice taps. We look for the assist. Look to take out that BB. I'm going back to grab it. Red Chester is a bit wasted, but we'll take it. We pass it up. I think... I'm not sure how much damage Ruffs does, but I think Rico could have just walked that one in. Which he does now. Very well. Very well played. We are kind of cooking here. I think Ruffs is losing his mental a little bit. He breaks the wall. Definitely a throw, in my opinion. Should not have done that. And I completely throw there. I'm not sure what that was. That was, like, terribly played. That was genuinely, like, so bad. I just walked in to kill myself. Yeah. But it's all good. Team is chilling. We are getting some nice pressure back in the mid. Or not. Unfortunately, team does go down. So we're just looking to hold here, honestly. Looking to maybe grab some value off this. Yeah, off the Otis, but we don't. We go down to the Ruffs. It's looking like a goal for them. Yeah. It's good though. We do have hypercharges, I think. Or I'm pretty close to hypercharge. I'm just probably close to hers. She could probably pop it and just go ham here. Yeah, like absolutely destroy. We get a stun off. and somehow die. I think we had our 3 shot and our 4 shot there. Quite unfortunate. I think just walking that in, if they both walked it in, would have been the play there. Like, it would have been a pretty easy goal, but fortunately doesn't happen. Interesting super whiff. We do take him out, go for the hypercharge super to block, and now we can just kind of like clear them out and score. Yeah, we got our hypercharge super and managed to clutch it up at the end. But honestly, the team played really well. Let's head into one more game. Alright guys, we're in the next one. This was a really interesting draft. We had Crow first pick, I think. And then they went like Charlie or like Melody or something. And then we went Bonnie and they went Eve. This is such a hard counter for the Bonnie. Like, I think it was genuinely a troll. And Pierce is out here missing every single shot. So although Crow, I think, is probably the strongest brawler, maybe after Sirius, haven't been playing Sirius much. Like, I still do think there is a chance to lose this. Yeah, not sure what that gadget was, kind of wasted. I'm not sure if gadget works on multiple enemies like Charlie's gadgets, or it has to be brawlers. But yeah. Anyway, we are looking to push in. Charlie does, I think, outrange us very slightly, but Bonnie's getting some nice damage. They cracked the safe. Probably should have fired it that time to check out, but it's all good. We managed to get a poison on the Charlie, and we're looking to push in to reapply. But we are getting tapped. We noticed her shooting left a bit too much, so we juke to the right now. And yeah, I think, yeah, okay, it looks like, I'm not sure if it does. I don't actually know Crow damage breakpoints. Charlie does go for the super. Does our poison take her out? Not quite. Eve is completely whiffing some shots. Yeah, going crazy. But looks like we're managing to get some pretty good damage. Eve has her hypercharge. Not great, you know, that's going to cause us a lot of trouble. I'll look for the kill there, do get it, but this allows Melody to go in, but we do manage to kill her, charge our supers. Unfortunately, Bonnie does go down there. Nothing she could have really done into Eve hatchlings. So I said Bonnie gets so hard countered here, like, it's kind of crazy. It's insane. Yeah, not sure what Charlie's doing. Like, Charlie cannot be losing to a Bonnie 1v1. Like, that is insane to me. Like, absolutely crazy to see. I think did Bonnie get a rework? I think she popped a gadget, but I didn't even see what that was. I go for a hypercharge, get some nice value. Charlie goes for a super onto me, which is pretty decent, but I'm pretty sure we can still, you know, get some damage. We do. Pierce is looking to take down the Melody. It does manage to get him, very nice. Got the interesting gadget, I think the knockback one. Maybe it's good into the Melody. I don't really play any of the new brawlers though, I don't know. Any of the new brawler matchups, but yeah, we get some pretty nice gameplay and take the first set. Alright guys, we are in the final set, or the second set, my bad, or third game, second set. Actually, I don't know, but yeah, I get tapped by the Melody a couple too many times. I thought it'd be a Charlie again, and wanted to gain control of the bushes ASAP, and this allows Melody to get her super. But this also allows me to push up and pinch that Charlie to help my teammates. Pretty sure Charlie is dead there. Pierce does sneak the kill, but we do manage to get some more poison onto Melody. It doesn't really manage if we feed her a couple more shots because she already had super there. And we look to grab some more poison, grab our super. Bonnie goes in, gets gadgeted. I go in, Pierce gets some crazy, I don't even know what these numbers are. I think that was a crazy super, and we also managed to free the Bonnie, and I get freed as well. Yeah, Bonnie gets killed. I really don't know, like, what's going on here. In theory, like, Bonnie should be absolutely hard countered here. Should not be living at all. Interesting here, camera pans to me. I'm still alive somehow in this 2v1. I think you managed to take down the Charlie somehow. That was kind of crazy too. Bonnie goes in, I think, bit of a wasted super, but I guess it does grab the Eve, and yeah, she's looking for the Bonnie. Interesting gadget, honestly. I don't think that was really the play. We do have, I think, a piercing shot, so we do look for the Melody on there. Look to grab some more value. Unfortunately, don't quite get it. I was really hoping for the crack. But yeah, this is what I mean by, like, Charlie dominating Bonnie. Like, more range, and the gadget just allows you to push up for free.
And yeah, but misses some supers. We managed to grab the Eve. There's a lot of stuff coming down. We use our super. Looks like it does work maybe. I think I saw like a 2k shield on that. I look to clear out some of the hatchlings, take out the Charlie and push up here. But they're doing a good job keeping distance, and I get egged. Not sure about that play. I guess the gadget does save the Charlie there, but she aims onto the safe, and that allows me to kill her, which lets me push up and grab the last crack, I think, here. Yeah. And we take the set. Very nice. Gameplay is still kind of rough. I think we're in only Legendary 3 here. But that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.